institution and you make a complaint, which is the right thing to do, that when you feel your rights have been violated, you make a complaint. But unfortunately, the situation gets complicated by the fact that officers who report to him went and picked this particular young man, and that particular young man died under very mysterious circumstances. Mr. Speaker, it would have been neater if it was up to me to advise Mr. Langat that nobody has said that you're guilty, but for the country to appreciate, and for myself, even as your friend, to appreciate and be clear of my conscience that what really happened, that you step aside until investigations are concluded, Mr. Speaker, so that we appreciate and we know what really happened. Otherwise, as it is, no person of good conscience, even if you are to remain and stand firm and the things that are being said about it, absolving you, but that is just, it's not in my place. It's the chairperson of the Police Service Commission to tell us how such matters are to be handled, Mr. Speaker. If it was a separate institution that was handling, then by very well reporting and making reports, Mr. Speaker, about what happened, people will have appreciated that he did the right thing. I don't want to indulge, Mr. Speaker, into the pros and the cons of what is before us, Mr. Speaker. What is important is senators to take this time to appreciate what is before us, a very solemn moment for the country, and for the country to watch and listen and get to learn. With those very many remarks, Mr. Speaker, I beg to move this motion and request the Senator for Kitui, the Deputy Leader of Minority, to second, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, the Speaker, for this opportunity to second the motion as moved by the Majority Leader, the suspension of debate, to listen to and interrogate the CS in charge of security, the chair of the National Police Service, the chair of IPOA, and the Inspector General of Police on matters in security, and specifically the murder of Albert Omondi Ojwang. Mr. Speaker, one person that is glued on their television this morning is the father of Albert. We have an opportunity that perhaps he doesn't have. Whatever it is that you're going to do, Mr. Speaker, when those officers appear before us, we must know that our first responsibility is to the father of Albert to get answers for him. Who killed his son? And why was that son killed? Mr. Speaker, I think if we can achieve that within the first 20, 30 minutes, we'll begin the process of closure for a father who is mourning his son. The Speaker, there are children, school children in Taita Taveta who are glued on their televisions and they want to know who killed their teacher and why their teacher was killed. Speaker, these are very, very heavy assignment that we have today. We must, all of us, rise to the occasion, Mr. Speaker, and transact this matter in the most objective way that we can ever do. We make sure that we get answers for Kenyans and for the family, relatives, and friends of Albert. The Speaker, as I conclude, there is an aspect in this incident that we need to get clarity on. Those of us who have interacted with the National Police Service, we know, Mr. Speaker, that there is always this operational tiff between CID officers and the regular police officers. You know, the CID officers don't have cells of their own. So they arrest whoever they arrest, and they book them in cells in police stations. The Speaker, the officers that arrested Albert, were they from the regular police or were they from the CID department? And when they arrested him, where they arrested him was Nairobi Central Police Station, the first destination in Nairobi? Or is it possible that this young man was tortured and beaten up, almost killed in a different place, and brought to the station almost dead? Mr. Speaker, these are important questions for us to ask so that we direct and assign responsibility where it belongs. I associate myself fully with the comments of the Majority Leader in relation to the DIG, Mr. Lagat, who is also known to me. The Speaker, perhaps what he did in reporting harassment, perhaps the reporting was the right thing to do. It is the right thing to do. To report that I feel harassed, somebody is really attacking me, that's the right thing to do. But what followed after that, Mr. Speaker? And for purposes of closure, for purposes of bringing calm in the country, perhaps what the DIG should have done by now is to say, I acted in good faith, and as a demonstration of that good faith and continuation of that good faith, I'm leaving office. Let investigations continue. If I'm found culpable, I should be taken to court. If I am exonerated, I go back to service because I did the right thing. That is how you bring closure to a matter like this. The Speaker, my whip is telling me we need to start, and I agree with him. With those many remarks, Mr. Speaker, I second.
Honorable Senators, I will now propose the question that pursuant to Standing Order 38.1, the Senate do suspend its proceedings for not more than 2 hours in order to allow senators to efficiently interrogate the Cabinet Secretary for Interior National Administration, the Inspector General of Police, the chairpersons of the Independent Policing Oversight Authority and that of the National Police Service Commission regarding the safety and well-being of arrested persons in police custody, and in particular the circumstances surrounding the death of Albert Ojwang. Now, Honorable Senators, this is a procedural motion. We need not debate on it. With your concurrence, I may proceed to put the question. Thank you. I will therefore proceed to put the question. That pursuant to Standing Order 38.1, the Senate do suspend its proceedings for not more than 2 hours in order to allow senators to efficiently interrogate the Cabinet Secretary for Interior and National Administration, the Inspector General of Police, and the chairpersons of the Independent Policing Oversight Authority and that of the National Police Service Commission regarding the safety and well-being of arrested persons in police custody, and in particular the circumstances surrounding the death of Albert Ojwang. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Now, Clerk, you, as the Sergeant at Arms, lodge the mess, kindly usher in the CS and his team.
Akiletwa si ataketi hapo kwanza. Ataanza kukaa hapa. Naweza kaa huko.